What the hell?
Terrence is supposed to join in. We're gonna have to make fun of his truck because however he set it up, it's 13 and a half inches long.
Holy shit.
That's what I said.
I was like, how? Why?
Is he using that midget ruler?
It's on right now.
There he is. Speak of the devil.
Beetlejuice.
What's up, Duck Man?
Hey,
Hey, KBRC 313.
yeah.
I won't call you Duck Man.
Terrence, just so you know, we're live on YouTube.
We're
Okay.
Just take your phone and turn it sideways.
There you go.
Yeah.
Duck Man, this
Wayne.
is Terrence.
hi Terrence.
Hey, Duck
We gotta
Man.
help him with his truck to start the
I was gonna turn this around.
what's up,
Josh, you
Dan?
got Dwayne's? He's on
Oh.
that WhatsApp.
Oh, I'll send you. I forgot to hit it. I knew I forgot someone.
What's
He
going
just-
on, Darren?
And we were talking on the WhatsApp a minute ago.
Yeah. I knew I forgot
Ooh,
someone.
look at the
Wanted on my
parts.
Yeah.
We love
Okay.
parts.
I'm gonna spotlight you, T-Rance. Let's figure this out. All right, flip the truck over and let me see the top. Let me see it from that way. That's not the links, buddy.
Upside down.
You what?
Let me see the link where you're mounted.
Give me a second. Okay.
Look at that dude with the metal axles, cheater.
Eh,
All right, keep going. Yep, that looks good. That looks good. Okay. Are your shocks mounted in line with the links or in the shock mounts?
in the
Shock mounts?
mounts.
Okay.
All right. First thing, go back to the front. Your upper links are too
They're
far.
where there's no, they're where they're supposed to be. That's
Are
how
you
it mounts on that axle.
No, on the chassis. It looks like that front axle
Yeah.
rolled back quite a bit.
Right.
The front.
Your
Yeah.
upper shock,
Is the
Terrence.
pinion angle okay?
Yeah, it's
It's a
pretty
tiny-
good.
Yeah. So your upper shocks, move them to.
Hey, Gabe!
Mm.
Sorry.
Hi, Gabe.
Hey Gabe.
Everybody's asleep in my house. I think I just woke everybody up.
Probably.
Nice.
What's going on, Dwayne?
All right.
What do you think?
I'm
Move the shocks to here.
Hole 3 from the back.
That one.
Nope.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
is
hole
that
three
hole
from
3?
the back.
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah. So take that shock and move it to hole 3.
Okay. Give me a minute.
Yep.
Should have got
One or
two.
two, three.
Curtis.
What's up?
What's up, Kurt?
Look at those wheels, man. Who makes
Hey,
those
Duckman.
wheels?
I know. You need to send me a set of those.
We know a
Well,
guy.
since,
if you
since
want it.
Jericho isn't testing the 2-2 webs, I might just make Dennis a set for Sunday.
Jericho is testing it. It's holding the truck up perfectly.
Exactly. They hold that truck up perfect.
And they look sweet. You
They
cannot
do.
say there's not a better product picture than that one.
You are correct. They do look amazing on that truck. Even Even if they break, I'll probably make them another set just to set it up with it.
Dwayne, I had just told Dennis that I forgot someone on the email. I'm like, I'm trying to see who am I forgetting? And it was you.
Duckman got your back.
I
Dwayne.
see how it is. I know.
Hey, Duckman hooked you
Yeah,
up.
the quacker got your back.
Yeah, it's because he was the only one answering me on the WhatsApp.
Terrence
Oh,
needs a
I don't
10
have the
degree
WhatsApp.
skid.
No, it's sitting pretty good, but it would. He's got that fancy EXO stuff.
Oh yeah, never mind. I don't want to mess with that. Dude,
Okay,
put wallet
now
with that.
your back shocks.
Holy shit, are laying flat.
Yeah, they're like flat.
I still don't know how that is sitting like that, but go up one row
So there.
and move it back one. Yeah. That's where I started as a baseline. Mine are actually in the front hole on the second row,
Really?
but mine did
How's
not
your
lay down that much.
How's your whole family?
Dude, even mine are.
What shocks are those, Terrence?
Those are stock Vanquish.
The stock VRD carbon shocks.
They're the SR.
Terrence, Darren wants to know if that's your C2 or if that's your driver's truck.
Well, that's
Yes.
supposed to be my class 2.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah, buddy.
Tank's gonna wear a dress.
That's funny.
Super excited about Tank wearing a dress.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Dirk?
Hey, what's going on, Dirk? What's up, Sean?
What's up,
But yeah, Darren, he wanted to use it in both classes.
Are you talking about me, Josh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You wanted to use that in both classes?
Well, I mean, that would be awesome.
Just build another truck, moneybags.
Well, I was gonna, if not both, I can run my VRD in class 3 or driver's class.
I would run that in drivers.
This? Well, I've got a.
Do you have a link riser or anything on the back?
We're trying to figure
No.
out the length of a Greyhound bus.
Well, he's
It
got
is
hardcore links on it.
So does Josh.
I do.
I have the same exact ones.
Is the skid wider? Well,
Wider, yes. Longer, barely.
Well, I thought yes, but it's within the mounting holes of the
It's 38 millimeters.
chassis, so it's 38, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my VRD at 40 millimeter of link spacing is at 13 inches exactly. Well, just under.
and
Are you
what's
learning
he at?
anything, Kurt?
13 and a half.
Where the links mounted to the skid plate.
That is
They're
really
mounted.
long.
They're mounted in the right spot. We went over that right before you got in, Kurt.
Wait until you get your links, Kurt.
You're going to be able to
Yeah.
climb everything or nothing.
Or
That'll be
nothing.
next year.
Then Terrence, your
Yeah.
upper link on the rear, move it up one hole.
Upper link on the rear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on the
that's the
chassis
chassis by
part in the
the-
front.
By the skid.
I'm still trying to.
Tighten shocks.
Uh-huh.
Do that to me too.
With the double bins, I think I was in the upper hole because it looks like your pinion angle could go up slightly.
You talking about the rear?
Yeah.
So tilted. You're wanting to tilt it up.
Go up one hole and see if that makes your pinion angle a little more in line with your output of your transmission.
Can you turn your phone a little bit so we can see more of the rear axle? There you go.
It's a good rear
I'm gonna
axle.
have to.
Doesn't his lowers need switched end for end?
Yes. I would have put the bent end at the skid.
I always put the bend in at the back
Yeah,
because
so
it makes more sense that the bend is closer to the tire because it would clear better at the tire to me. Whereas if it's closer to the skid, it can still slide up into the link, catch the bend. You shouldn't have to pull those off, Terrence.
I can't get to it.
Sure you can.
You can't get to it on the chassis side. It's
It's
just the
a-
chassis.
Well, I have to swap it out of the axle, correct?
No.
No, just where
This-
they're attached at the chassis.
At the top, just move it up one hole.
Okay.
Yeah. Just do one at a side so nothing starts flopping around on you.
It won't. It won't go. It's
Is it
weird.
too tight?
Yeah.
Well, it's trying to rotate your axle so it has the proper
Yeah.
pinion angle.
I got it on there.
And that
Pretty
you
tight.
should be, I'm gonna say you're at 12.9 with this swap.
You're doing a great job.
And you
Thanks.
look amazing with that polo.
It's like thank you. I put it on just because you invited me to a Zoom meeting.
You know you were allowed coming here anytime you'd want to.
Uh-oh, Chunky's busting out tank voice.
Yeah, I'm like, is that tank?
The only reason I can do it is because I'm from northern Michigan, which is southern Canada. We have that same type of lingo.
Or logo, whatever it takes.
Just on the
Logo.
east side of Canada, Chunky, not on the west side, just the east side of Canada.
You're correct. You are correct.
So
I cannot do the west side.
you see how your pinion angle's now in line with the high clearance? Where it should be really close to hitting drive shaft or link at the same time.
Pinion angle.
Yeah, see how your drive
Oh.
shaft is now more in line with your links?
Behold,
That's what you wanted.
behold the
Yeah.
common lineman in his local habitat.
Now put your tire back
Oh,
on.
this is
and
way
measure
outside of my habitat.
make sure he doesn't hit nothing with his top links when he pushes down all the way though.
Yeah,
Doesn't bottom out.
nope.
Nope.
Cool.
It hits the pumpkin before, but it's tight.
What shock oil you got in that?
It's probably 45.
That's not bad. But that does look tight, like hard to push down.
Like I'm pushing pretty damn hard.
Can we see your muscles bulging?
Something's on a bind. Are your links? Well, that's
No, I can tell you what it probably is. It's the drive shaft because it's cut the length.
ooh.
He's probably got to take a little bit off the drive shaft.
Too long, probably, huh?
Nope, that ain't it.
Oh, okay.
It damn near pulled out.
Oh,
Okay.
That sucked. Well,
Do you
I'm
have
gonna get this-
spacers on the shocks?
Ooh, no.
That's what it is. You're
Nope.
not going straight up and down. It's
It's binding the actual
yeah,
shock
Doing a
shaft.
trapezoid.
Well, I've got binders on the chassis, but I don't have for spacers, but they're kind of free floating in here.
yeah. You're getting shot. That fixed it, didn't it?
Yep. So that not good. That good.
Yep. So put a spacer in there before Sunday. Now measure it.
I'll be right back.
Don't use that measuring tape you showed your wife.
What body you putting on that? What body you putting on that, Terrence?
He's not
I,
in the room.
Gosh.
TF2 body. It's
What color? What
still
color is it?
purple.
You're closer to 13 than you were.
13 and a hair under a quarter instead of a hair over a half.
Well, that should be legal now. I still don't know why it's longer.
You want some purple ones for that? I got them cut. I can bring them.
Oh, purple
Wheel faces.
wheel? Mm.
Without the prints, I do them for $25 less than normal price.
That'd be pretty
Darren,
cool.
do you run your high clearance at the front? I always run them at the rear.
I've got mine at the rear, but I used to run them at the front only because when you come off the skid, it gives you a little bit more area so the
Terrence?
front end will drop.
Terrence,
Yes.
compress the front and make sure your serve over nothing hits.
Nothing hits. It bottoms out right there. Like the shocks. It's
Is the shocks bottomed out or the links?
shocks. Yep, shocks.
You
can't
could
see
go
from it.
down. You could go down a hole in the front if you want or not.
Or even back.
Lay them back again.
No, he doesn't want to go back because
Oh, that
that will
does look
make it the
that
chassis.
does look super laid back now. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just go down.
Yeah, I would also go down, give you some more articulation when the front end drops.
Yeah.
Go down a hole.
Go down here.
Yeah.
Like straight down.
Correct.
Yeah, straight down one hole. And it'll shorten the truck up a tiny bit and put you probably just under 13.
Mhm.
You'll obviously have to put a nut on it though, because of the breakover after skid. I understand that, Darren. I've always wanted to use the links as a slide and then the tire should catch before. So I understand what you're saying. I've always ran it that way, the same as Terrence. I
Might have
understand.
nuts out here. I don't want to walk back.
But uncompress it there, now measure it. I bet you're just under 13. And make sure your wheel is perfectly straight.
That is we're right at 13.
Right at 13. Well, there you go. You
That's
are legal, sir.
Legal. So I didn't have a whole lot off.
No, it was,
Uh, I need spacers.
yeah.
You need rotors. How much spacer do you need?
No,
Well,
spacers
for
for
the
the
shop.
shop.
Oh.
Spacer like on the inside there. That's blurry.
Now-
ain't it?
Here's the thing. What's on the top of those shocks?
Well, I
Is
didn't
that-
tighten them
is that-
up. There's no nuts.
But is that the
Spacers I
factory
printed.
shop piece? Oh, printed?
Yeah.
The carbon should have
No,
came
the-
with,
that's got the spacer is on another truck.
oh, okay. I was gonna say the
They're
carbon
in
should have came
they're
with,
in a set of drive techs.
yeah. Okay.
Or I thought about taking them and robbing them back and putting them on this, but
Terrence, do you have a printer?
I do. But
Do you want I can send you if you email me, I can send you a quick file to print out spacers for that. No big deal.
oh, like
I-
these.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
if you
but
measure
shorter. I
what
think
you
it's only
need,
2 or 3.
if
Oh,
you
I
measure,
have.
then I can just send you a file. You can print them out and use them.
Say I'm these are spacers that I printed out a long time ago, and building trucks, this is all I've got left.
No, I understand.
Actually, I'm out because that's like little pieces of plastic I cut apart.
Yeah, man. If you need, just message me and it's literally seconds to make those. So not a
Oh,
big,
okay.
and you can print them out and put them on and fix all your issues. Just tell me the measurements you need.
Okay.
Uh,
I can
Like,
do that. Did you see
they're gonna
those,
be
Chuck?
3 millimeter inner hole, and it's going to be a 5 millimeter or 4.5 millimeter outer hole. And then I just need to know the length you need. That's all.
Cool. Yeah, I can message you that for sure.
Thank you.
What's the box for?
What box?
The box you just opened on the bed.
That's a dead man switch.
Is it the dead man?
Yeah,
Okay.
I love these things. Yeah, I mounted them to the front of that, and then I put little spacers.
Oh.
So there's the hole where the wires go through. I don't know.
Sick.
Yep. There's your shock spacers.
Now that's a switch to turn it on and off. Dead
Yes.
man's, I don't know. dead
When you
man's
pull
switch.
the Duckman, when you pull the crate, it turns the power off to the truck. When you pull the ammo can out of the crate, it pulls the power.
Oh,
to
it
the
pulls
truck.
it. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, I really like them. Actually, they're on every truck that I've got now.
I've got 3 or 4 propane tanks done now.
Yeah, you sent me. Yeah, you messaged me about the propane tanks, and I was like, oh, yeah. But I just got those. They're a lot smaller though than that box, aren't they?
Yes, very.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got dead man propane tanks too?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I got one. I'm still trying to figure out which truck to put it on.
There it is with the body. Everybody.
Nice. Hold on. Let me spotlight you again.
There's a.
Ooh. Oh, now okay.
I made a giant space there just for that.
Man. $40 for these purple faces, man.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll bring them Sunday. You can let me know.
Say I'd go ahead and bring him. This is probably the body I'll run.
It matches almost perfect.
Oh yeah.
It's weird. I have a purple truck and everybody else doesn't.
Yeah,
This truck's been around.
it doesn't look like it's fresh painted, that's for sure.
No. It
So-
got beat up at the Guru last year.
Is that the one you ran at the Guru? All I remember you in a giant sun hat.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of
Yep.
Guru, since most of the people here are going, the winner of the night run gets a set of wheels from me. I'm gonna sponsor it.
That sounds like crap.
I don't want to run that at all.
I'll be sleeping.
The night run, is it going to be minis or is it going to be
10
10
scale.
scale?
10
Okay.
scale. And
That'll-
it'll be timed, I think. Timed or judged. Probably timed and then like a gate thing, but like loosely judged.
And
Cool.
the Guru's on a Saturday, correct?
It's all weekend actually, I
It's
think.
all weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I think he'll probably do the night run on Friday or Saturday, obviously.
Yeah, that was
What's
what
up,
we did
Tony?
last year in the rain. It was awesome.
It
Yeah.
was fun.
I was
That
gonna
was
say,
a-
it's gonna rain
I
again.
will definitely be bringing headlamps this time, though.
Yeah,
100%. Well, every gate,
absolutely.
by the time it comes, I've committed, I'm sponsoring it, so I will have the
Hold on, let's see this. These are going to be available on your website soon, right?
I'm not sure if I hate you. I hate you. It is super but I won't be putting them together. That's for sure. Not for anybody. Because it is
$4.
ridiculous.
I bet
Uh,
it's tedious.
I think they're $20, is that what?
Now, I haven't even thought anything about selling them or anything, or maybe I'll just provide a link or an STL file. So that people can sell these or build these. But every gate will
You
have
got, how come you got all stuttery when I spotlighted you? You all right?
I know, it's like,
I get all nervous.
You can't say anything, Duckman. You fill in for Keith.
Threats are kicking in there.
And these are there we are. They run, I have the LEDs run on in series. So currently they take like 15 volts to run. So a 4S does great. And I ran out of
Be cooler if the lights are out in there so we could see.
yeah, they are. Thanks. So
Looks pretty cool.
yeah,
Yeah, it looks cool.
well, every gate will have this around it, and then
Oh my God, really?
yeah, so we'll have sponsors and whoever wants to
Okay,
sponsor.
hold on. How many of them am I allowed to hit?
You
I
can hit
just want
all
you
of
to
them you
reprint.
want. I don't care.
You break
just
it, you
wanna-
buy it.
They're 16 inches wide, so
I'm sending it through sideways.
plowing through
Oh.
every single one.
I'll run 4S and I'm going first.
No one else gets to run. Like, I don't know, just Godzilla.
And then after
Has he
the
got a
run,
fire? Is that a fire team out there trying to run this course?
I was gonna say, bring the fire team, it'll run right through that.
and then after we can go and grab one and take it home.
yeah, the
Right.
broken ones are 50% off, Dennis.
Honestly, yeah. That would be
The
great.
winner, hold on, instead of wheels, which the wheels is cool. That is awesome. The winner should get a gate.
Anybody who there will be 10. So like the gates can be, we'll say the top 10 each get a gate.
Auction them off at the
Yeah.
end.
Can do that.
You get yourself a Guru Gate.
Chunky's Guru.
So I'll need logos from Terrence,
Yeah.
all the YouTubes, Kurt, Radioactive. If you guys want a logo on it, send me your logo. I'll put it on it. It's got two sides. I'll make a thing for it and get the
Just
reason
do
I'm doing
different gates with different.
Yeah,
If there's
different
10
gates
of
with
them,
different
you can just
logos,
put
right?
different logos on each gate.
correct.
Yeah.
The reason I'm doing it is because I want Josh and everybody to take videos and photos because that obviously that's the only reason to do it.
Yeah.
Josh
I'm
is
gonna
gonna
slow
send
mo it
Kate.
as I come through the gate.
Right.
Josh is gonna send something.
We can send some pyrotechnics through it.
Sparks flying.
sparklers on 'em.
Right. I have like 10 remotes from the starter trees I was making. So I can do lasers and everything. Once you pass a gate, I can make it light up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
That's a
have
lot
to
of Arduino programming, isn't it?
No, actually, it's literally just the parts and wire them.
Once it activates, it stays on.
Chill
Correct.
out.
So that would be another thing. And I got till September, so we can talk more about it. But honestly, that might be pretty. Put a laser in a receptacle
Shark.
on the
One of
other
them
end.
has to be a shark, though. A shark with a laser.
Oh, yeah,
Yes. Where are the sharks with the lasers?
on their freaking heads.
Freaking laser sharks.
Get in my belly.
So those of you that don't know Terrence, he is Grimey's Lanyards. Is that no?
Yes,
That's
we
not.
don't know.
That's on
Grimy,
Trader
Tony's
grimy lanyards. That's
Grimy
me.
lanyards. Well, welcome in.
Where's Jericho's radio?
This one.
Yeah,
Nice. What is that? Just a Cobra or a King Cobra?
it's a king cobra,
King Cobra. Oh yeah, I see. It's a King
and
Cobra
then
now.
and then just
Braid.
And then a
yeah,
braid.
just a
And-
4 braid, like
And
for
then
the
down
rope,
to
and that's just a cobra to a
And then
class.
just a Cobra. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're on a, I have
That's
a
cool.
couple.
KB does some stuff like that, but
I have a couple of these, and
bracelets and stuff.
one of them I have is a crossbody, and it's first of all the hardware on the crossbody broke, but it was my fault, but it still broke. And then, but this one being shorter, I actually like for competitions.
yeah.
It's easier to keep your camera and your controller right there in front of you.
The
Did I make
controller-
you the crossbody?
No,
Chuck?
you didn't. Nope. Don't worry about it. You're
Oh.
good.
Did we talk about
No,
Ah, that's what
Oh.
this needed.
the crossbody I do on trails. That's all.
See, I made I didn't make
Okay.
the sheath, but I made the pouch, Terrence.
That man
Really?
loves knives.
Yeah. KB likes knives.
Is it just braided into the pouch, like the sheath braided into the pouch?
Yeah, it's
I couldn't see.
paracorded. Well, I sewed the pouch, but then it's paracorded in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kurt, are you and Dwayne having a Traxxas off?
It tracks us
Yeah,
off.
baby. Mine's bigger than yours. Mine's bigger than yours.
Hmm.
So Dwayne must have got batteries in.
I did. That's not what she said. That's
Finally,
And I got a bunch of
Batteries.
shinies,
Kurt.
diff covers. I just went through all the diffs on the Creighton this week. It's done. Now I'm just doing the X Max.
Kurt,
And I'm glad I did because all my diffs were low.
What?
Why are you yelling?
I'm sorry.
You
I
got a
feel
really
like I'm in a
brag vibe
class
going on.
and I'm like,
What?
yeah, stick your hand up.
have your 4S Bat Air batteries took a dump yet?
I don't even know where they are.
Dude, both of mine are junk now. Low voltage, can't connect.
I've never tried using them.
Yeah, I charged one and then not the other. Both of them took a dump. I cannot use either one of them now.
I feel like it's you.
Yeah, just sitting there. Absolutely. Those are it's because of that Bluetooth crap on them. They drain the battery down.
Oh, and then it drops below chargeable.
Correct.
That's
can't
why I don't
even
like
find-
the Spectrum batteries because they do the same thing.
Oh man, it's I literally I'm glad they were free. Otherwise, I'd be really upset.
You'd be ripping.
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't checked them in a long time.
Well, if you check them and you haven't put them in reserve or whatever, I mean, obviously, I didn't do all that. Not obviously, but I did not do that. So it is what it is. But
Yeah, it doesn't even turn on.
exactly,
It doesn't read.
that's exactly what mine did.
Yeah, they're completely dead.
It's junk now. That is ridiculous.
What
wonder they were
battery is
giving them
this?
away. No wonder they were
Both.
giving them away.
Both of them. This one doesn't read either. It's plugged in.
Wow.
It's Bat Air.
It was
Yeah.
IERC.
Yeah,
Was
it
it
was.
ISDT, right?
ISDT.
No. ISDT or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, these things are sorry. There they are.
Huh.
These are the worst things on the planet. Unless
never
you're
seen
using
those.
them every day.
Yeah, you'd have to keep an eye on them and charge, make sure they're balanced all the time.
Yeah,
And who uses the batteries every day?
yeah,
Mm,
that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, and thanks for letting me know, because now I don't know what to do with them now.
Uh,
I guess there's,
I drop them off at Home Depot.
I guess
I
there's
take
no
them right,
charge in
yeah.
them though, huh?
No, I tried everything. The only thing you can try is if you can put a 4-cell end on one of those cheap uh chargers that get sent with like 2-cell or whatever. Because if you charge them I have heard that if you charge them through the balance plug on one of those, it can revive them.
You can
Uh,
just charge on NIM and revive
On
them.
them.
And those specific batteries, mine anyway, it says low voltage. It won't even charge.
High voltage rock and roll.
That's because you're trying to do it with lithium though, on the lithium charger, right?
No.
Lipo.
No, that nickel metal hydride. I tried NIM. I
Oh, really?
tried NiCad. I tried every on the charger, and it would not charge it.
Yeah.
But if you get it
Yeah,
to
I'm just
charge,
gonna
please
talk.
let me
I'm just
know
gonna-
because I'm known to be an idiot.
What the fuck did I do to this thing?
I said high voltage rock and
Terrence, did you need sliders?
yes,
Or-
I do.
I just printed some for Justin. You want me to print you some?
Yes. That's
Okay.
funny
Chunk.
because when I was talking to Justin, I said, "Where the hell did you get those?" He said, "Josh." Oh,
I'll print you some of the reinforced ones. Chunky went in and added some fillets to the stuff.
sweet. How wide are they? Just out of curiosity.
Wide, not very.
Yeah.
They should fit under your body. They're only this tall.
Okay.
I think
Um,
it's 39 or 40 millimeters.
Now I'm gonna measure something.
If you give me a second, I
now
actually
you're gonna get the other 35.
He's gonna get the tape measured at Wise.
Yep.
Yep. Short stick.
a chunky, I'll see if I can send a couple of KB stickers for you.
oh,
Put
cool.
them in
Thanks.
there.
Yeah, that Python's 25 millimeters. Yeah, yeah.
I would stand that on its end.
Did you is that what you call it? The Python?
It's a Furytech Python.
What does she call it though? The
Right.
The garter snake.
A memory.
I remember Gulp. Oh, you're one of those 4S guys. Joe got to you? Did Joe get to you?
Yes, and I've broken so much stuff because of it, I think.
Exactly. Ugh,
Actually, I just bought a bunch of 3S batteries, so
it's like HIV.
How?
Jesus.
How is that even comparable? I want to understand what you think about this.
I don't know.
Don't you run 3S?
Hell, Bobby, I was high when I said that. You can be second, you can be third.
You can even be third or fourth or fifth.
How obnoxious is that noise? Or is it not that bad?
It's
Can't
Zoom that
hear it.
cancels it.
Zoom cancels.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't hear it at all.
that's awesome. I didn't know that.
Even when you had it next to your phone, we couldn't hear it.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. What a fucking mess.
Uh-oh. Dwayne got something dirty.
Oh, it's a
Kurt, you
meat-
gotta. Oh,
Oh,
go
the
ahead,
grease that
Dwayne.
they put in that diff. Oh my god. Out of
Kurt,
control.
You got a different angle, Kurt?
He moved his phone over. He's not on his computer because he's in the garage.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
I've never
Does
seen the top of his garage.
Duckman, does KBRC have a crawler?
Yes, he has 3 crawlers. Well, no, trail trucks.
What are, oh, even better.
10-2 stuff.
What are they?
10-2.
10-2s.
Oh, yeah.
You got anything going out to him, Josh?
I just sent it.
No worries.
Yeah, I'll send
Everything's sent, Duckman. Everything's
God,
sent.
about damn time Tank was getting on my ass. When Josh sending me your package, he's saying.
Well,
I
it
don't
would have
know.
helped if Tank ever said to me, "Hey, can you send this?" Not like, "Hey, it's there. Take that," because you're sending it to Keith.
Yeah,
So
I'll send that
school-
stuff out on Tuesday then, Josh, for you.
Oh, yes. What we talked about.
Yeah.
And Kurt, the skids went today too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I was gonna say, Kurt, your skids went yesterday too.
No, everything went Tuesday. Mitch already got his. Everything went out Tuesday.
You sent it to the PO box?
Yeah, yours should be there
Yeah,
tomorrow.
hopefully. If I haven't paid my PO box.
And Kurt's should be Saturday or Monday.
That's pathetic.
Yeah.
Where's the roof rack,
You fucking bill.
Terrence, in these rules? Like,
Work on.
What?
the roof rack. They changed it, didn't they?
The roof rack.
Yeah. It's 1 point for plastic and 2 points for metal, or 3?
I didn't know
Is
we
there-
changed the roof
that-
rack.
We didn't. I'm looking in the RCSA because they pulled from
Oh, oh, oh.
RCSA,
Okay.
and I'm not seeing where they put it.
I didn't know that that happened.
They moved it somewhere.
It's not in the scale points anymore. Towards the end.
No. Whose TV's playing through?
Hey, tip of the
Not mine.
day.
Josh. the
Tip of the
Deadpool.
day. If you go through water, make sure you dry your truck.
Eh,
Blow it out.
eh,
Yeah, you
Josh,
gotta
the
blow that
deadbolt
out.
fits, the deadbolt fits right on on the, Traxxas Bandit.
Sweet. Yeah, you're fine to run it. It's a stock type body.
It looks a lot better than
Just-
that Jeep too.
Yeah, it's not on. It's nowhere on here.
Hmm.
Darren said he was going to bed, so otherwise I'd ask him.
What's the matter, Kurt? You got some water in your stuff?
Yeah, I'm not a duck, dude.
Apparently, I'm not a duck either.
You're not.
I just identify as one, that's all.
Well, I cleaned out nothing after Beat the Creek until it was too late.
All rusty.
My front axle was seized up like completely. Couldn't get anything apart. So now I have portals on my Ecto. Oh, well.
I should clean out. I'm going mudding this weekend anyways. I went yet last weekend. So I'll clean it next weekend.
Josh, what rule set was that?
This is for the event series, and but it takes the points from RCSA. But there's nowhere with the roof rack.
Man,
I remember the roof rack used to be in there for a point, but I don't remember.
I thought it
Metal.
was 2 or 3 points for metal and
have to put that
plastic
through there
was,
again.
what's up, Jeremy T? And plastic was
Jeremy.
1 point.
Jeremy,
It's probably tight enough.
I just remember metal skids being worth more,
Yeah, and metal bumpers,
metal bumpers and a metal roll bar being worth more.
right.
And
I don't
Jeremy,
remember the roof rack, but
I guess you can just call a roof rack a realistic functional item, but I thought you
Yeah.
would get more if it had metal. But it's not metal, it doesn't matter, it's just,
I mean, you should. I mean, it's more weight, higher up, less of an advantage.
more of it's metal.
Unless you use a chunky customs roof rack, and then it's not such a disadvantage because of the weight isn't that bad.
Oh, yours
it
are
is,
yours are pretty
it
light.
is a chunky custom.
Your
It
3D
says right
yours,
on it.
Chunky?
I'm sorry. Yes, they
You
are.
3D print yours? Yeah. Yeah, I took the one off the deadbolt and put it on my, or just the light bar, put it on my, FJ40.
Jericho's gonna have to put a driver in here,
Yep.
3
Oh,
points
speaking of
off, or
driver.
2 points off.
Ah,
You have to have a dash and steering wheel, don't you?
Yes,
Son of a.
Yeah.
oh. Top speed's not in here.
Get to work. Get to printing.
get the printing, ma. Yeah, get the printing.
Yep.
Tank was wondering about makeup and lipstick, or is it just a dress?
I think it's
So-
you worrying about.
when we talked about it, Duckman, tell Keith that it was 3 points for Keith to wear the dress. And 2 points more if Duckman did to equal 5.
Oh, I thought it was 5 for Keith and 1 for me.
No,
Okay.
it
well,
was
then we're gonna
3
have to
and
tell.
2.
Okay, then we'll have to tell Tank it's just 3 then.
Unless Mitch said something different the other night, it's his
Yeah, I
deal.
don't remember.
All right.
Cause I kinda told Tank it was 5 and then 1 for me.
Of course he did.
So I don't have to wear a damn wig.
I just want to see you in a wig now.
All right. I think the skeleton is a better deal. Just throw him inside.
Cause you know, it's a drag race, so. Just a dress is.
Jericho needs 1 skeleton.
You guys really need to pick a WL Toys to do a speed run with.
There's already one of those out. Right Place, REIT, is doing a speed run. He's called it the Run to 100, and it lasts all year.
Oh,
And you
doing
can use WL Toys. What else, Kurt? It has a ton of cars you can use.
the Relarlo, anything 14th scale pretty much, or 12th scale.
Yeah, 14th or 12th scale. So like when those Relarlo buggies came out, you can use buggies, you can use whatever. Like he's got a pretty,
Yeah,
and
he's
he's got a
doing the
ton of people.
he's doing the 10th scale next year. He said the WL Toys 10th scale. They're like
Yeah.
$100 or $110. I might do that one next year.
we didn't,
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess when Tank, cause he said it, so I won't say anything.
What? The poor boys?
No. Something,
Oh.
another challenge.
So right now you got the drag car challenge going on. You got the 12th, 14th scale buggy challenge going on. I think Urban's running one, isn't he, Dennis?
Oh,
The
dude, he's
two-wheel
got like,
drive.
I think he's running 2 of them right now.
he's got 7 of them going right now.
Is it 7? Because I know he's got
Yeah,
the one with the infraction and then the off-road one.
he's got the Vendetta going.
Oh, yeah.
The two-wheel
He-
drive off-road.
two-wheel drive off road. Yeah, and he had like 4. He showed like 7 of them last night.
They're also doing a Relarlo one.
Yeah,
All those guys have the Relarlos. I think they were doing a WL Toys also. Because, you know, a lot of those guys, that's all they can afford.
And if you're gonna go out and beat it up, you also have what? There's the low C NASCAR speed challenge, right?
they're doing that too. Yeah.
Yeah, because that one dude that what is it, DRK? He just cracked 100 and some with it.
Wow. Dang.
Oh.
All right.
He's
I'm
right
not
into
cold like
this.
you.
Yeah, I just looked at the rules and there is nothing that says roof rack at all.
Yeah, and it used to. I don't know where it went.
That's ridiculous.
I
Yeah,
think
Start
it's
printing
totally
junk.
gone.
you can still call it a scale accessory. It still can be
Right.
1 point.
I have half a mind.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do. And half your hair left.
What?
What's up, Jeremy?
Jeremy
Wayne?
T.
Squirrel asked if you're not, why aren't you watching the game?
I am watching the game.
Oh, yeah, the game. Mr. Hockey.
We're not doing so good, so I can
That's
watch
why
and
you're
wrench
here,
at the
right?
same time, Squirrel. Come on, no? I'm wrenching.
What's up, Jeremy?
Hockey gets me nauseous. That damn puck going back and forth. How can you watch that?
You're
Yeah,
not supposed to stare at it intently.
Oh. I'm just
Not
waiting
supposed
for
to
the
be 2
fight.
inches from the TV there.
Just waiting for the fights.
Josh and Chunky and then some other people.
up,
Dennis-
Gabe?
Oh, fire.
Gabriel.
What's up?
What's that?
Fire, fire.
He still has those hideous ass slides and that
Is Gabe bringing out the shark body?
Yeah.
pole.
What's Gabe running?
I don't know. Probably the Shark Tank if he's there.
Look what your dad bought.
Nice.
They're purple. They're gonna match this. That'll be cool.
Tracy used to say.
That means you can get those wheels, right, Gabe? Your
Yeah.
dad should just buy a whole set of wheels and then you can have those.
Yeah.
That would probably be the easiest thing to do, actually.
I'll bring them. I'll bring them.
This is done.
Look at that. Making sales just because you walked in.
Yep.
Stuff in here.
I'm not crazy.
Well, I'm just happy that this thing's legal.
Hell yeah.
I was not happy earlier.
That makes
I can tell.
Could you?
Now I don't feel so bad when I ran mine for the first time. It was as long as a damn semi.
Yeah, 13 and a half. That's the longest RC I would probably ever have run. That's long.
yeah. I think the longest one I've ever run is 12.8.
Snap.
I ran 13 on the capper axle truck.
Wow.
The AEP truck that I used to have, it was 13.3. But as long as it didn't have a breakover, it would
How
climb.
long, how long
Oh.
are your frames then, Josh?
What is that?
I'm not gonna say in case people are watching.
Oh, okay.
Hey, there's no
Just
watching.
just know at a 13-inch wheelbase, you're legal for the rules where it has to be 3 inches longer.
Yep.
Than your wheelbase.
This thing's legal now. So
Talking axle to axle or like axle nut to axle nut.
Yes.
yeah.
Whew, and what is it?
You have to be 13.
God dang it.
Uncompressed.
13 uncompressed.
Put it on the bench and so it's not squished.
I'll measure it upside down. It's still. Woo! It is 13 and a quarter compressed.
Oh,
Uncompressed, it is 13.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say it's got to be good then, uncompressed.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Still
I
there.
literally didn't expect that to. I was like,
That
oh,
looks
I can't
good.
run this.
Well, mine was laying all flat, and man, well, you saw it. It was long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you dropped a screwdriver.
Nah.
Well, I appreciate the help. That I feel much better now.
You look good too.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
does look good.
I do you.
You're only human, so I.
Hmm.
Furtherment of the race.
I don't know if it works like that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But yeah, if you bring skids though, Josh, on Sunday, that'd be
Yeah.
pretty.
I'll bring
I'd have
them.
I'll have to build it before we tack in.
Yeah.
Because right now, I mean, all the electronics are just hanging out in there.
I might be able to get them down there tomorrow.
Okay.
Depends on what we're doing.
You run down, let me know. I got some to do at 2:30 till probably 3:30, but after that or before that, then I can run some wheels down and the gate down and
I'll message you my logo tonight.
absolutely. I'll get you a sign made up.
Oh, Gabe, see the gate behind Chunky?
Oh,
It's going to be above the gates at the.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah,
Isn't it sweet?
that's awesome.
Like these are all lights and stuff too, so it's pretty cool.
hold on. I'll add it up.
Lighting up.
No, me spotlighting. Just relax. The I-beam. Jeremy, I heard that I-beam's kind of a pain in the butt to build on the front.
You're on spotlight now, Chunky. Don't get nervous.
Yeah, don't start stuttering.
How sweet is that, though?
That's awesome.
That's cool. Yeah.
And then
It's a night run at the
yeah.
Guru, so it's going to be really
So
cool.
where's the guru gonna be at?
The same place as last year where we camped.
Oh,
And it poured down the rain before we went
Yeah.
to Benny's. Man, that was sweet.
that's gonna be fun.
What, you just got them with a 9-volt?
It's actually a 4-cell because
Ah.
they're running series, so it ups the voltage requirement.
Mm.
They're
So you're going to need 10 4S batteries then?
well, someone's gonna or depending on how many lights they want on them, they're either gonna need a 4S battery, unless I mean, obviously that's September. I have some tweaking to do. This one runs on
Yeah.
a 4S. I can get some buck converters, etc.
Mhm.
A butt
Change.
converter?
and add resistors, etc., so that they don't, so that I can just plug in a 2S or a 3S and
Oh,
I need to get one of them butt converters.
yeah, a butt convert buck BUCK.
Oh,
How much effort would go into it to have them run on just a 9-volt battery?
What's up, Raymond?
The issue would be how long the 9-volt would last.
yeah, there you go.
Um, that's why I'm trying to up the voltage so that I can stick a 1500 in there and it'll last an hour or a couple hours because it's only pulling 14 volts or 14 volts, but it's at a millivolt drain.
oh,
Yeah, that last gate, the lights won't be on when you
Right,
get there.
right. I do have enough remotes also so that I could, in theory, also put them on an RF remote so that every gate would have its own remote so that we could turn it on
Turn it
and off before and after the gate.
yeah, your progression turns off the gate.
I
Yeah.
have lasers so that I can do that. As soon as you cross the gate, it turns it on. And then when you pass through the gate, it would turn it
Shut
off.
it off. That was pretty
Wow.
cool there.
That's way too technical for me.
It's literally just a garage.
Oh,
laser.
it's one of them. Okay.
So it literally all runs on 2S. You just plug it in and obviously run to the LEDs, etc. And that's it.
That is pretty cool. Yep. Yep.
Depends on what Darren wants to get into or what I want to get into.
Yeah.
Raymond says make them solar powered.
Yeah, it's at night.
Could do
Or I
that.
guess you can battery.
Hmm.
Hush puppies.
Hush puppies.
Yeah, we just got back from birthday dinner.
Oh,
Red Lobster.
you got some hush puppies.
Whose birthday?
Gabe's. Well, it was last weekend, but I worked all weekend, so we went for
How
Red
old?
Lobster today.
Happy last birthday, Gabe.
You
Weekend.
just turned 14, 13?
12 years old.
Guess what I
Well-
bought with my birthday money?
What'd you buy?
Dinner?
Give me 1 second.
Do you buy dinner?
Yeah,
Now
did you
that he
buy
walked
dinner?
He
away,
did
Hush
not,
puppies?
but he spent
that he
more
walked
money
away-
on what he bought than he did dinner.
Oh.
I was gonna say strippers and cocaine, but
Not yet.
That's a
That's his
lifelong
15th.
addiction.
This is 15th birthday.
Bought a pair of tennis shoes.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yep. Got some low top Jordans.
Yep.
When you gonna go mudding with them?
Probably next time it rains. He'll wear them fishing. Oh, I forgot they were my Jordans.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And
As
make your
a-
cast longer. Make that cast a string longer, right? Go ahead, Joe.
As a fellow shoe guy, that's ridiculous.
Jericho's Jordans were not cheap.
These aren't retro Jordans, apparently. That's what makes them stupid.
Yeah, adding 5 letters.
Yeah.
It makes it
And
more
make your
expensive.
cast the fishing pole longer.
I'm
with the
pretty sure
Jordans on.
Jericho's are retro.
I saw some of
Misty
Jordan
bought
4s
them.
there. They looked pretty good, but I guess they were retros. I guess that does a lot to
Yeah,
it.
they were like 280 or something like that.
Yeah.
We did not buy those.
Retros are better.
$200 more than I'll pay for a pair of shoes.
They're old school, right? Retros.
Yeah.
Yes.
They were probably made like 20 years ago and they just found them. Said, oh, we can charge more for these.
Well, the first ever pair of Jordans, like,
Yeah, your tennis shoes were more than my boots.
how much are your boots?
I
He
think.
wears bigger boots than you wear shoes.
The problem, he's gonna grow out of them too in
I
6
know.
months,
You
right?
can buy a kid's pair of 6 boots for $100.
I could probably squeeze into them after you stretch them out.
Bet. Bet
My
no.
last pair of Red Wing boots was $380 because I had to get a
Right.
pair made.
Mm.
I paid around 300 for my last Red Wings in the 80s.
But Red Wings are expensive though.
Yeah, I went back to Carolina and never went back.
Yeah, I wear Ariats and they're not expensive. They're not real expensive.
I'm gonna see.
When I was wearing boots every day, I worked on concrete all day, just inspecting or building
Go.
indoor cranes. So I needed basically a hard tennis shoe.
Yeah,
Now they got steel toe tennis shoes. Like
They
that
do.
too. Yeah.
Wait, steel toe tennis shoes?
They got steel-toed Crocs.
Yeah.
That's
They got ones you can step on nails and all kinds of stuff, man.
little steel-toed vibram sole croc. That's what I need.
Yeah.
Today we were talking about the snapping turtle, right?
A
Oh.
snapping turtle.
Yeah, biting
'Cause-
somebody in a steel-toed boot.
Yeah, we were taking kayaks back to one of his friends and saw a snapping turtle, and I said, I bet that's gonna get ran over by this car. Looked back, nope.
But then he looked up the pressure that a snapping turtle can put on.
4,450 newtons.
Yeah, what is a newton?
Wow. I don't know.
Dude, it's a new
It's
meter.
a fruit-filled
Newton.
snack.
Yeah, the fig. Put fig in front of it. Fig Newton. I had a snapping turtle well, KB had a snapping turtle for a pet for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, Dirk,
Well,
that's not a can of PB Blaster.
Or
It
cheese
flew in a
whiz.
plane.
That's Kurt's tackling fuel, cheese whiz.
Yeah.
Easy whiz.
Hey, Dirk.
Go ahead and explain your Newton chunk
Hey,
since I
Dirk.
interrupted.
I am
It's
curious.
a Newton meter. That's all.
I really am.
I didn't
What's up,
really mean to
Sean?
nerd out. I'm sorry. It's just a Newton meter.
Newton meter.
What's that?
How
What's
many
that
Yeah,
mean?
what is that
newtons
per
is in a
square
pound?
inch?
That's pretty much all I know. You're gonna have to
Oh,
look up.
okay.
I'm sorry. I'm
How many-
5 deep,
how much-
but
Because it's like per square inch, right? Of a byte or something.
well,
Pound
I mean,
square
a
inch.
Newton meter would be squared or squared. So I unfortunately I'm not. I don't-
Kagan says a Newton is the international unit of measure for force in the international system of units.
Oh,
So there.
that
what-
cleared up
what
the
was-
mud.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that
makes
cleared
it-
it right
that
up. Now
makes
I
it-
know what
That
you're
really
talking
clears
about.
it up.
Okay.
That means Dwayne should know it.
What is 4,000 newtons in pounds?
220 psi. Our dog
200.
could bite stronger than
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's weak.
Mac would crush that turtle.
It depends if it's a baby turtle.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? Haven't seen you around in a while.
Oh,
The alligator snapping turtle.
has an estimated.
Oh, 1,000 psi.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Alligator.
That-
snapping
Common
turtle,
snapping
big.
turtle.
Okay.
A cow.
Just a regular little snapping turtle's 220, which would hurt a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, might take. I don't know if it take your finger off. It might.
But 1,000 will.
That'll definitely ruin your weekend.
Yep.
Sean, did you get that leak fixed?
Elizabeth said.
I did, yeah.
Because I'm driving that thing.
So I just had it
Dozer?
back up again to make
It's
sure.
here. Oh my god.
It's a dozer.
It's a
Dozer.
dozer.
Big
All
dozer.
right, hold on. I'll spotlight you, Sean. You
How
have
much
people that
money was
haven't
that?
seen that monster yet. There you go.
I haven't seen this
Explain
one.
your $20,000 dozer.
Yeah, from
So to
Walmart.
give you an idea of how big it is, like there's my hand on the blade. Like so, the blade's near half the length of my arm. Like,
Oh my god.
and so that gives you an idea of how big the thing actually is.
But that thing's pricey.
Did you have to get a
Yeah.
bellhop cart to get that in the room?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, actually, I use the bellhop cart for this, the excavator, and the thing I use the bellhop cart. I have this cart for when I'm just taking the one. I have this Home Depot cart.
I know.
Where I just have the one. And the dozer takes the whole cart alone, just like so.
How much do you think it weighs?
It weighs 47 kilos.
That's
About
just
80
like
pounds.
So about 85,
About 100
about
pounds.
82
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna
like
say
a fig
100
Newton.
pounds.
Like a Newton. I'm gonna have to crush something with that, Sean.
Yeah, the leak had to be a manufacturer's fault because
How much did you
there's
say?
no
Seven
where the
kilos.
I don't know if you can see the pipe. See how twisted that is?
Yeah.
One of the
Big
hydraulic
twisted pipe.
hoses.
That's 100.
Sorry.
I think it'll focus. Like,
Was that
see
at
the
one
big
of the
twist
fitting?
and kink in it?
Was that at one
Yes.
of the fittings, Sean?
Yeah, at one of the fittings.
Yeah, they probably tightened it too much and twisted it when they
Yeah,
did.
Twisted it.
see it
Yeah,
right
right
there?
there you can see it good. It's
Yeah.
yeah. So you got another one from that? You got another piece like that, Sean?
Yeah, I fixed it already, so that's why I have it sitting up again, just to leave it up to see if anything's leaking in it again.
Yeah.
That's crazy, like that whoever little bastard was. Then that must have been
What
on a
was
Friday
that on?
afternoon.
Was it on the the
It was
front
on
or was it
it was
underneath?
on this hose right
It was
here.
on that hose, yeah.
Yeah, this hose going into this ram. Like,
So would you just have to just cut it down a little bit, or you got to?
yeah, look, I just was able to pull the spring stuff back and cut it enough for
Put the old hose back on it. Oh, that's good.
So I'm
Wasn't like
hoping
that other one.
I'm hoping that's the issue anyway. I'll know tomorrow. I'll take it out tomorrow and test it out.
See if it's gonna be leaking anymore.
Yeah. But it's fine testing it out here, up and down on the
Yeah,
table and stuff, but
not really under pressure, right?
yeah, it's a different story when it's pushing dirt.
Yeah.
The same as the excavator, I think I have the leak fixed on it, but I'll know when I start digging in the dirt with it. Is it like a $2 hooker again or not?
Sean, are you going to that other event that's coming up here in Ohio? Or
No, that's today and tomorrow and Sunday. The one in Napoleon.
Yeah, I think that's the one that you were posting.
Yeah, it's actually today, tomorrow, and Sunday.
And
It seems to been good.
Jeremy, he's hosting that one too, right?
No, Terry Smalls hosts that one. Jeremy will be at it though, and I know Adventure Time RC will be at it too. The only reason I didn't go this weekend is because I have to fly back to New York next weekend for my daughter's graduation. So
Hi.
Ah,
Good hanging out.
Yeah,
Thanks for the help, fellas.
We'll
Yeah,
see you
no
Sunday,
problem.
Jeremy.
You.
All right, bye.
yeah, so I have to fly home for her graduation next
There,
weekend. Don't really fly to Ohio this weekend.
Yes, Kurt.
The 21st,
Oh, you're frozen.
the 21st of this month, there's actually I just got my ticket, my pass. There's There's a 1/14 scale RC 4-wheel drive sponsored event here in Houston. So I'll stop by that. If I had known it was that they had something like that here, I didn't know they had anything like that here. When I was packing this stuff, I would have packed one of my Euro trucks in the trailer even, like when I was shipping these down here.
Yeah.
All my New Jersey barriers should be here this week too. Got all nice 1/14 scale concrete Jersey barriers.
Where'd you
Seats
get all
are
those
looking good,
Jersey
Josh.
barriers? Where'd you get them Jersey barriers you sent Brent?
I had them 3D printed for me a while ago, a long time ago. And they're just sitting there, so I sent them all to Brent. Because they'll fit his, because he got the 1/16 scale, the Cobalite, the front end loader. So you get so they'll fit perfect with the 1/16 scale stuff.
Dennis, I have files for 1/10 Jersey barriers.
No, I don't want any. I was just curious where he got those because they look good out there in the backyard set up.
Yeah, I've got actual concrete ones coming to me. They'll be here.
I made a
Tuesday or
mold of the 3D print to make plaster ones.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm looking forward to getting them. Well, they'll be here probably Tuesday.
Who's gonna drive that, Josh?
Me.
No, I mean inside driver.
Why does it have to have a driver?
I don't know. It's gotta have a driver.
Just Duckman thinks that. Not everybody.
September 5th and 6th. There's a September 5th and 6th. Jeremy's actually hosting, and that's an event you guys should probably go to. The one on September 5th and 6th in Marysville. It's a big barn is just completely RC swap meet. Anything, planes, boats, cars, everything. And then the other barn is just all construction equipment.
I'm trying to see, that might be the weekend of the Guru.
Yeah, I'll not be there that weekend because if I don't go home for my wife's birthday, her birthday's in the 5th. If I don't go home for that,
Yeah,
I'm definitely
might as
going
well
to be
not go
here.
home.
I'm definitely going to be here on the 6th because the 6th is a fucking midget wrestling event on. So, so I go midget
There's
wrestling.
midget wrestling.
Oh, fuck, dude, there's nothing like it. Midget
Weekends?
wrestling is the best.
Sean, if you don't go home for your wife's birthday, you can rent out my back bedroom.
Yeah. But the midget wrestling's the day after her birthday, so I think like she'll have plenty more birthdays. Like, you know.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed yesterday actually working in this that I didn't notice before, there's not a single fucking Cattail Evan decal on it anywhere. You know how to order some fucking Cattail Evan decals.
Ah,
Guru Classic is September
20.
26th to the 28th.
Right.
that guy, is that close to you guys?
The Guru?
Yeah.
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 And then last one at the Chop Shop's August 31st.
That sounds like a cool place. I mean, you camp out for the weekend and everything. It's kind of like Beat the Creek or,
It's not Beat the Creek, it's all comp based, but you can't camp there. Yes.
oh, okay, it's all comp based.
Then October will be right after that. Then
What do you
I
want?
think October's the first week of October, no?
October has Rocktober, usually
Yeah.
the first weekend.
I think it's the very first
Yeah.
week of October, no?
Yeah, then the weekend before the Guru is the Gauntlet, right, Dennis?
Second, guys.
Yeah. Double check. But I'm almost positive. Where'd my freaking calendar go? Yeah, Gauntlet's the weekend before.
Yeah.
The gauntlet.
Oh, we can get snow cones at the T5W. Woohoo! Just better be hot.
Yeah, this thing needs an overhaul.
You know, Brad would have told you about that if you asked him. Kurt.
I know, I should have asked him. And that's,
Dwayne, let's see. Let's spotlight Dwayne and see if there's a mess on that desk.
Oh, yeah, you bet.
Look at that. There's tires and batteries everywhere.
There's
Stuff on the floor.
Look, garbage.
Oh
Good
man,
Lord,
hey,
is that shock
driving
oil
me
not in the
nuts.
holder?
so,
I got half a mind to call the warden.
You know, his
Dwayne's
camera's
out
gonna go.
shaving.
His camera's gonna go blank in a second.
Lieutenant, so-
Contraband. Contraband.
Yeah. I'm wrenching. It'll be clean when I'm done. I'm almost done.
Unacceptable. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight.
I won't be without cleaning this up first.
You know you have to clean that first.
Okay, Tank.
He's going to watch this and hate me.
We're ready to roll.
Tank put out a thing on for an offline in the WhatsApp, didn't he? I don't know if he knew you were live, George, but I know he put it up for offline.
Did he?
Did he?
Yeah, you look at the
Yeah.
WhatsApp or something.
Oh, he knows Josh goes live every Friday.
Yeah, but I think it was right after KB put out something about
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah,
Joyce not going live or something.
yeah, he did.
Maybe I forgot him on the email too. It was last minute because I was trying to help Terrence.
Yeah, Nate popped on there. What's this?
Futuristic.
Oh yeah, tank is on offline.
Yeah.
It's always the same entrance.
Chunky, can you explain to me how that kill switch works? How do you hook it up?
Yeah. So what I do is I have one here. So inside here, it is just a loop. Goes from one side to the other. Okay. I can't see it.
Yeah, I can see it. I can
Yeah.
see it.
So all that does, and then it connects in here. Obviously, that's split. All you do is cut your positive or negative wire. I prefer the negative because there's no power going through it. And then wire that into where you cut your negative wire. This is useful on like TF2s or things that have hard to remove bodies.
Yeah.
That way you can just literally pull the top of the propane and then your car has no power.
Right.
So it's an interrupt.
The kill switch.
Correct.
All mine is a magnet. The one that you gave me.
Yes. That is the version.
Version 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, I mean, that would be good, like if you go for show and shine and stuff, you can just pop that off and, you know, leave it sit there with no
Well, you
power.
do a show and shine, you paint it just like that.
Yeah. That looks really good.
Yep.
Especially with that brass on it, looks really good.
That's one of those little bushings you get with the servo.
Huh.
I heated it up, pushed it on the end of the
It
little bit
looks
of print.
it looks very scale.
Hmm.
and
I
just
like that a lot.
weathered the schnout.
Yeah,
Dwayne
I'm
doesn't like
kind of
scale
tired of,
stuff.
Sorry.
Dwayne doesn't like scale stuff. He's just all into bashing now.
Oh,
Yeah, pick away, pick away.
yeah, kind of tired of doing that, you know, plugging it in, putting the body on, and then have to da. And
What do you need, Raymond? The Dead Man Swings? Chunky sells them on his website.
I do.
They're all resin printed, right?
Correct. It's ABS like that. It's ABS like.
Are they
Like in
pretty-
quotations?
Are they pretty good waterproof?
Oh yeah, they're 100% water. The prints are waterproof.
Yeah.
And then just some dielectric grease would make them 100%.
Because after, you know, I solder with E6000, so I know that's waterproof. So
You solder with E6000.
yeah,
Yeah.
KB does.
Yes, he does.
KB does that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Illuminati.
I just dropped it as you typed that, Raymond.
I actually don't think I have. I'm looking on the website right now. I
Nope.
don't think I have the
Just the crate.
changing currently.
You did
Is that-
have it on there at one point.
Is that all you're doing? The crate and the propane tank?
Correct. Currently, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you have the crate on there, but not the propane tank.
Until,
No.
yeah.
Not what I wanted to do today.
Tear apart a Max.
Yeah. Was not in the plans.
I'm disappointed in you, Kurt. I
Yeah,
really
so
am.
am I. It's been probably I don't know, it's been a long time since I drove this thing.
It should be updated. Not with a photo though. I've got to do that. It's a matter of fact. Let's do that.
Not updated.
Well, it'll be ready 5 minutes.
It just says propane,
Yeah, I gotta upload a photo. Hold on.
no pictures. Yeah, the picture that you have up there is Tony's truck.
Ooh.
Be ready 5 minutes.
Oh, where you go to Dead Man Switch, it has propane or crate, and crate is out of stock.
Yeah, I gotta
Somebody
add the
was-
photo. I gotta add the photo and add inventory.
What's up, Nate?
Hey, Nate. Put Tank in the chat. I think
Nathan.
it was welcome, no?
I sent Nate and Tank the link.
What's up, Nate?
And Nate, I have sent you links almost every week, I thought. It's all right if you don't want to come. I mean,
I didn't have him on there. I forgot. He wasn't on my list. I didn't realize that.
I just keep forgetting to set up the list and I go through and type it up usually, but Terrence was having those problems with his truck, so I was like trying to talk to him and do that. And then I just invited him in.
Yeah, my list's so old, I just fucking copy fucking one from a long time ago. Just copy and paste.
Yes. Yes.
Somebody's
Uh-oh.
got a gold.
With 17 seconds left in the game, we tied it.
Overtime.
Sucks.
Overtime to go now, huh?
We went overtime the game 1 too.
Playing a good series. Anybody with them Florida bastards, like
You got that right, sons
Yeah.
of bitches.
it pisses me off. Like it's a state that doesn't even have a winter, and they're fucking winning hockey games. Like like they're. I'm a big Bruins fan, and they're the Bruins fucking arch nemesis in the
Nice.
playoffs. Like fucking nuts.
So
Nice.
They
Nice.
tied it up.
Yes, they did.
Kitty cat.
Sorry, it's not RC related. Sorry.
Hello, Tank. How are you tonight?
I am doing good.
Couldn't help
Jeff, he's
myself.
been working on his Tank voice all week.
I
Yeah.
have been.
Going to overtime. Yeah. baby.
He doesn't speak French yet.
No, and I'm never gonna. Don't worry. You're.
It
off
would
the-
be excellent if you
Parlez du
took the time to
français.
learn French just to.
Qui parle pas français? C'est quoi là qui se passe?
Tabernacle,
Farah-
Oh, there you go.
There you go, Farajaka. Yeah.
Farah- That's all I got, bud.
Parlez-vous?
Yep.
Salvatore Pina.
All right. The Dead Man switch is added, including inventory and pictures.
Je m'appelle Francois.
Godless.
That's pretty good.
Not bad, eh? For an English guy.
Hey, English guy.
Sir,
People
Nathan.
get shot for this.
Nathan says that he can't recognize you from this angle. It's probably because that Cheese Whiz can.
All right.
Yeah, it is a weird angle, ain't it? It's a kind of a Kurt angle.
Did he break his neck in the Olympics?
Was that or in wrestling?
It was in the
Was
Olympics.
it in the Olympics?
Six. Still won the gold with a broken neck.
Angle?
Kurt
Yeah.
Angle? Yeah. I didn't really like him in wrestling.
That was.
I've seen him. I saw him passed out on the curb outside of the Arnold Fitness Expo one night. Hammered. Hammered.
Happens to the best of them.
Yeah, he wasn't.
I'm
one of my
shopping on
favorite
Amazon
wrestlers.
right now for a pinion for the grasshopper, and they want me to use a 18 tooth pinion with a 540 can, but I cannot find a friggin' 18. I get 17, I get 19.
You have to buy the packs. They're the
Yeah,
kits.
you gotta
if I
buy the whole
remember.
pack.
Oh, I just found one on Amazon, but no friggin' way, $34.
Yeah.
For just
Nathan,
one?
you probably have a better chance of understanding me speaking French than you do.
I might have an 18 tooth I could send you for cheaper than that.
What pitch?
It's got to
Well,
be the
it's
smile.
like a mod 1. It's a big one. It's like a Mod 1.
Oh, it's a mod
38.
one.
Is it a mod 1 or a mod 6?
Oh,
Don't think it's Mod 6.
I got
It
one.
might be 32 pitch, Tank.
I got a mod 118, but it's for
You
my
got to
tracks.
think it comes from Japan, so it is metric. 32 pitch is standard.
Yeah, but I thought I ran 32 pitch on my Blackfoot. Can't
No,
remember.
32 and 32 does fit, but it's not a perfect fit.
Right.
It's close.
French toast.
All my Tamaya stuff's out in the. Chucky
Stop.
says the Grasshopper's 32 pitch mod 8.
Mod 8.
My shit's out in the
Yeah, 0.08 or point.
Yeah,
dumpster.
0.8.
in the dumpster.
Sorry, I
I
just
said shop, so. Where's your Tamaya stuff at?
Mine's
Josh?
out in the shop. Out in the hobby shop. I have like a wall of buggies.
Where it's supposed to be in the trash can.
I know I have a gear out there, Tank, but I'm sure it'd be cheaper for you to get it with the shipping.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. I'll find one.
You usually got to buy them like the bundle. It'll be 17,
Yeah.
18, 19, 20.
Here, I thought you loved your Euro truck.
Yeah, I found one here. You get three of them, 17,
Yeah.
18, and 19 for $10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're hard to find in Canada. Tank single. You have to buy them as a pack.
Man, that is freaking brutal.
What, the inside of that transmission?
Yeah, that bad boy.
Yes.
Kurt.
Little
Holy
rusted
moly.
out. Little rusted out pieces.
Look at that, Kurt.
Look at the hinge pin.
Oh my gosh.
What batteries for that?
Dwayne
The
wants
one
you to
you
see
just
his
bought?
battery.
Look at that, Kurt.
Nice.
Big though, turn it sideways. No, turn it. Yeah, that's big for 6800, isn't it?
That's a 4S.
That's a 4S.
Yeah, it's still big though.
It's a basher battery, that's why.
120C.
That's why they made it black.
And that's a hard case too, right, Dwayne? That's why.
Yeah. What's crazy, like if you buy a C5200 soft case and you buy a C5200 hard case and break the one out of the hard case, it's actually a thinner battery than the one that's in the soft case. 'Cause
I
that's
haven't
what
had
I
much
end up-
luck.
For some of my construction trucks, that's what I have to do. I pull it out of the hard case and then just wrap it in black tape. It's still thinner than the soft case one.
Jens Ace and I don't have a good relationship, so I'm hoping these are good.
Genesis, they're really good batteries, but they're fucking expensive for a battery.
Oh, they're not too bad here in Canada, actually. Like that was $149 for a 4S 6800 mAh battery. That's pretty good. Cheaper than Traxxas.
There are there's people that swear by them, like run
puff on
Genesis, like
I have problems with them puffing all the time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've had really bad luck with Jens Ace batteries.
Reach out to them. The guy, what to call the guy? Fuck. He's on the 11 Charlie chats a lot. From Genius. He's actually a pretty decent guy. Yeah. So reach out to him if you have problems with a popping.
I didn't know
I
that.
thought,
Yeah.
Are you talking about Eric?
No, what's called the other guy from Chevy?
Oh. What's his name, Dennis? Ryan? Is he Gen's ace now? No,
No, he's
he's Helios.
Helios.
Ryan, yeah, Ryan Cummins or Cummins, he's Helios.
If you're talking about Eric that used to be on there, he's not with Gen's ace anymore. He's at RC four-wheel drive, Sean.
No, the other guy that came in before Eric, the other Genesis guy.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah. Because Eric's brother actually works for another RC company. I don't think he works for Axial or something, doesn't it? Eric's brother.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think Eric does
Hi,
RC
Raymond.
drive and his brother does Axial or something. His brother does one of the RC companies.
You're not talking about Oscar. That's not his brother, is it?
Could be Oscar's his brother.
It is Oscar.
Yeah.
Oscar works at Red Cat.
Yeah, Red Cat, and that's what it is, yeah. So him and Eric are brothers.
Well, we'll give him another try. My hobby shop gave me a good deal on him. He's got 2 more sitting there, so if they work good, I'll buy another couple.
That's it. No harm in giving it another shot, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And is that the only ones he had in the 4S?
No, we had some other ones, but I need the IC5 connectors. And I hate doing IC5 soldering. They're terrible to do.
That's what pliers are for. Just cut the ends off, put your own ends on.
It ruins the warranty, and Dwayne is worried about that.
Well, the T-Max I'm not worried, or the X-Max I'm not worried about because I'm using Traxxas batteries. But the Creighton is EC5. And I like EC5 or XT60 or 90s.
Yeah, but if it's going to limit your battery fighting, if it's going to limit what you can buy for batteries, cut it off and put a.
Oh, I can get tons off of Amazon, but I just don't know how good they are, right?
Yeah.
Gen's Ace is supposed to be a good brand, so I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
I can tell you, don't buy CHL or CMHL or whatever it is.
CNHL?
Yeah. Good Lord. Every battery I bought from them has taken a dump.
Is that the red and silver batteries?
Red and black.
Red and black, yeah. I was looking at them and I didn't buy them, and I ended up just sticking with my Z batteries.
The only one I have left is this 4200.
I've
purchased 2200s. I've purchased 4200s, and every single one of them puffed up and then lost cell connection.
Wow.
A year.
Yeah. Oh, I use Evonik for all my big construction equipment. I use Evonik, the 8000s, and then for all the other stuff, I just use a Z.
I haven't used them yet. I've got a set.
Yeah, all of those took a dump on me within 1-2 uses, and then non-uses. Again, that might be the issue.
I got them for my comp foxes.
Yeah.
Josh, the guy you were thinking of was Miguel.
Okay.
Did you ever figure out the issue? Do you remember you were having the issue where when you were just going over Iraq, the ESC was cutting out? Did you ever figure
Are you
that
talking
out?
about my Mambas?
Yeah, that was your mom.
The micros. So there's a bunch of them that were built during COVID that did not have BECs in them, and they just included their Castle BEC.
Yeah.
And apparently they've had a lot of issues with those. So Joe's, Jericho's, and mine are all the COVID micros.
That's crazy, isn't it?
And all of them have shut off on hard impact.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Great.
I don't think that I don't think there's any fixing them.
Just try.
I talked to people that are tight with Castle, who you know, Sean, and off the record, Castle basically said, yeah, those are junk. That's why we came out with a new one.
Yeah. You'd think though they would replace it then for you, or even at least have you return that and give you 50% discount off new one. Or
You can
something.
do that anyway. Castle has a replacement program.
Yeah.
You can burn up Castle stuff in, and they'll give you the replacement program price, which is like 25 or 30% off. And it runs fine until it hits something hard, and then it just shuts off. You unplug the battery, put it back in, and it's fine.
Huh.
But in a comp, that hurts you because now you got to take a repair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have 2 micros sitting here.
There is a size difference
So
of the Gen A 6800 4S at 120C and a Traxxas 6700 mAh at 35C. That's the size difference. Like, that's a freaking better than that brick.
Josh, you said the battery shuts off
That's
when you
huge.
hit something
The truck shuts off.
because of the battery?
There's something in the circuitry that is shutting it off.
Oh, okay.
What do you have planned tomorrow then, Josh?
It's my birthday.
I know.
Is
Is
it?
it your
Happy
birthday tomorrow?
birthday.
Yeah.
Well, happy
Your
birthday.
birthday tomorrow, Josh?
Yeah.
Alright, it's happy birthday. It's mine on
Your
Tuesday.
birthday tomorrow, Josh?
Good old Gemini. That's it.
Yep.
I'm a
Yours
Gemini
is
too.
Tuesday.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna be live, so pop in on your birthday if you want.
No, you're not a
Yeah.
Gemini, so you're alright.
What are you doing on your birthday?
Kurt,
That's
use
what
a
Chunky's
hammer.
trying to figure out.
Chunky's trying to figure out what you're doing on your birthday.
Yeah, he's asked like 3 times.
You moved your phone, Kurt. We can't see you. Yeah, we can see that. You were a virgin until you found that finger, weren't you?
Kurt, what's with your camera angle, man?
Yeah, he moved it when he was banging.
He didn't like it. He doesn't want people to see his face.
Yeah.
Right. Thanks, sir. Chunk, if we need to work on your truck, that's fine. Just let me know. Misty couldn't get the night off, so I don't have it. My mom said she might stop by and drop off pizza. That's the only thing.
Ah, good. Pizza on your birthday.
I only ask because I have that Mamba or that Micro X in that truck. And
Yeah.
I have a big kid tiny truck that
But we got to program it.
correct. So if you want to mess with it, I'll swing down.
No.
We'll play it by ear. I'll text you.
Dwayne, you're paying a lot of attention to the X Max and not the playoffs. Is it over?
It's in intermission.
Oh, okay.
Look at
They're
that
going.
thing.
They're going to overtime.
Dwayne, tilt your camera down a little bit so we can see that X Max.
What are you trying to look at, Keith?
The X Max.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's
All he's got to
being-
do is switch to his desk camera.
It's stuck, man.
X-Max has been around a long time, right?
Ooh, look at them
Yeah.
chrome.
This
Ooh,
is version
the rim,
5.
the-
A version 5. What did they change? Like, was there major changes or slight
It's
change?
8S. 8S.
It's
Did
8S,
you even
okay.
drive it yet?
But
Nope.
It's wider now too, isn't it, Dwayne?
It still comes with the regular.
Oh,
ARs.
You have to get the wide max stuff.
Gotta get the
Yeah,
wide
only
kit.
the Max, the regular 110 Max, comes with the wide Max pre-installed.
what is a
Oh.
wide max?
It adds an
It's
extra.
wider.
I think it's an extra ½ inch to it.
You gotta get all new arms and all that shit, right?
Keith,
Yeah.
Keith,
New
it's got
arms,
green shocks though,
New
right?
drive shafts,
Yeah.
new shocks,
The shocks are really nice.
Yeah, I put all the extra
bling on it, but
Okay.
upgraded all the steering plastic to anodized, so that's all metal.
Now you're flipping us off just like Kurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah, right there.
Oh my.
I just put the diff covers on, which are aluminum too. I put the diff covers on, redid all the diffs, made sure it was the diff fluid was low in all of them.
Yeah, but has
Well,
there
that's
been any major changes since inception, or is
Nope.
it pretty much the same vehicle?
Pretty much the same.
Do
Pretty
they,
much the same.
That's
do they
amazing.
have do they have the same problems as the Stampede with the shock towers popping off?
I'm not 100%. I don't think so. They do off the lower because they're pinned. They're not catched on the other side. Everything is in the A arms is a pin.
Yeah.
So it's not a screw going all the way through and catched on both sides, right?
The
But
top of the shocks, where when you
the
screw on
the
and
top of the shock is a pin also.
yeah, they pop right off when you do a jump on the Stampede,
Lots of flex.
the old
right?
ones. You have to put aluminum shock tops on them.
This has nothing on the Creighton. The Creighton is a freaking beast.
Yeah.
The 8S Creighton is just incredible. Yeah. But I'm gonna have fun with it.
Looks nice.
I may not have listened to the whole thing, Dwayne, but I did let your whole video play on that thing.
Oh, I appreciate it.
All 47 minutes of taking a truck out of a box.
No, it was only like 15 minutes of taking it out of the box, and then a bunch
I
of
know.
30 minutes of ranting.
Yes.
You know what, Kurt? My truck's bigger than yours. Fuck off, and it ain't rusted.
Whatever. At least I got to drive mine already.
Oh, it'll be driven this weekend.
I want you to
But
jump
you're
your
not driving
bushes.
it now. What's that, Josh?
I want you to jump your perfectly manicured bushes out front.
No. No.
No.
You know how long
Jump
it takes
right
me to
over
get those sons of bitches looking like that?
And what,
You
you're
weren't
not
here.
going to hit them. You're going to jump over them.
You weren't on, Nate, but Dwayne showed like an aerial view of his house to what it took to get to the coulees where he runs. And his bushes, like his yard was perfectly green on the satellite view, and his bushes were perfect circles. Like
Yeah.
it looked like something from like The Sims. Like it was so,
Symmetrical.
yes.
Perfectly spaced out. Exactly the same distance. Yeah.
Something eerie about that.
It's called OCD.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is his yard is as organized as his desk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's something too organized there. Definitely.
KB cleaned up today. It's amazing. Like, wow.
Did you get rid of the brush pile?
Not yet.
You doing a burn over there?
No, can't do a burn in Leander. They'll have everybody and their brother over there trying to put it out.
Even over here, you can't burn. It's like people are
Mom's
crazy.
house you can, but not
Oh,
at
yeah?
my house. Yeah.
I could set tires on fire where I live. No one would
Oh,
care.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, we had a tire fire in a dumpster at my buddy's junkyard when he was alive. Literally,
Yeah.
It was news. It was like a cloud of black smoke going up in the
Yes.
air with helicopters. It was
And
insane.
KB had years ago, he had just a little fire, in a 55-gallon drum, and they had everybody over there.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you burning? What was he burning?
Just cedar trees.
Cedar? And they had who was over there? The whole fire department?
Yeah, the Leander and Cedar Park and everybody was over there. Like,
What do they have
the
nothing to
hell?
do? That's like I
Yeah.
saw an accident on the highway. There was two cars pulled over. They didn't look totaled. There was like two fire engines. It was like 12 police officers walking up to the cars. It was insane.
Didn't have nothing to do.
What do you think of that, Josh? Is that like that over there? You guys got to
The
have
fire
like a
department-
crew over there?
The fire department always sends two. It's either a medic in the engine or two
Yeah.
engines.
Yeah.
They always send two.
Yeah, it was two engines and there was
And-
an ambulance and
If it's the freeway and you got to shut a lane down, it's a minimum of 3 cars.
okay. So the protocol is pretty stringent, huh?
Yeah, I mean, just we've had too many officers and fire department personnel hit by people.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Like I had 2 call outs last Sunday night or Sunday morning. I was on scene 30 seconds when the first drunk guy drove through the accident scene, like just
Oh,
right
man.
past some barrels under the tape. Then the
Yeah.
second crash, they literally clashed on a closed road because they were so drunk.
Yeah.
They jumped, which Sean would probably know the excavator. It was a giant case excavator, and there's a C channel welded to the arm to hold all your hydraulic lines. They jumped a pile of gravel, went over the front of the excavator, hit that C channel, took the handrail, flattened it out, then landed on that metal containment system, like when you make a sewer, Sean, like that 20-foot square hole.
Yeah. Oh, trench box.
The trench box, yes. They landed on that sideways.
Jesus Christ. The fuck were they doing?
They never hit the brakes at 60 mile an hour when they hit that 4-foot pile of gravel.
They just kept going.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear about that all the time. Officers getting taken out. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, one of the dudes I played football with he almost lost his leg. He made it back, but he never made it back to work. Got hit by he was helping someone stranded on the freeway, and a drunk just swerved
Yep.
towards his light.
Yep.
Something crazy, isn't it?
Brutal.
So yeah, we send a lot of cars when the freeway's involved, just
Yeah.
because of speeds, traffic.
And I've had a couple of cops get mad at me when they pulled me over, but I've always drove a little further just to get a spot where I could pull in
Pull over. Yeah.
far enough off
Oh,
the
yeah. You got to pull
freeway.
over right away. Or they
Yeah, and then he get mad at me, and I'm like, dude, I done this so that like we're both in off the road. Like you just never know who's coming. Like
That's what I
Yeah.
do. I put my 4-ways off on and then pull over where you can pull over safely.
Keith drives
for
like 5 miles out of the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Drive right to my house so they can't tow my car.
I figured if I went to my house, it'd be easier, right? You wouldn't have to tow me.
yeah,
I get pulled. Keith got pulled over right in front of his house. The officer's like, "Where
Yeah.
you going?" I'm like, my house is right there. He said,
he should have just put the throttle down and got into the driveway. Technically,
"Yeah,
if you're in the driveway before he's right behind you, you're good. Well, in New York,
That's-
you are anyway. You get in the
That's New
driveway.
York.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. In New York, it does. It does. If you're in your driveway before he comes up into your driveway, you're good.
Yeah. I think Dennis
not
is
like tag.
reaction to Maya.
your tag."
On base.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mike, you remember that one? That shit's fired. I got you, brother.
I can still hear Kurt talking.
He's just cussing at that X-Max.
Yeah.
He's hiding behind that PB blaster, swearing at it.
You still looking for a clodbuster, Dennis?
No. No.
What are you gonna do then?
Why are you biting me?
I'm not putting anything to my in here unless it's just a body.
That's shocking.
Not really.
It's a joke.
How's all the speed runs going? How's everybody doing with them?
I haven't been back out, but I think Tank is the last one to do any speed running.
Yeah, he beat Duckman and me. Or
Tech, you
KB
preparing
and me.
now?
He's on
He
mute.
just dropped out.
Is that?
Who
Can you
dropped
guys
out?
hear that fan running?
No.
No,
Chunky dropped out.
I'm just doing an ESC update.
Chunky does that.
We'll see you, Chunk. See you Sunday.
Yeah, we'll see you later, John.
See you, Chunk.
They're trying to get. Like use a comp this weekend, yeah.
Yeah. It's the first of our summer series.
Hey, Josh, is that body a? Did you print that?
No, this was the
poster?
RC every day
That's
where
okay.
Josh
That's
was
what I was
on
wondering.
last night. Yeah.
So you bought that
This-
from him?
Yeah, he had when he what was it? He came on Tanks that night. Tanks
Yeah.
or Kurtz?
Tanks.
I think it was
A
Tanks.
Maybe
a
both.
few weeks ago. A few weeks ago.
Okay.
And he said that he had some of them discounted for blems, and I wanted to do it kind of rusty and old looking anyways. So I
Oh,
got
that's
this
Heat
one.
style.
It had a line on the roof, and I used Tamiya putty, so you can't see really
That's
the
shiny.
line.
That's nice.
And
Is
it's
that-
a flat.
Yeah, look at the flames. The flames
So
turned out
he-
really good.
So
The
he
ghost
prints
flames.
that? What does he print that out of?
This one's ABS. He has
Okay.
ABS, and then he has carbon fiber ABS.
Okay.
And then the grill's printed. He prints. I printed the engine. Scale Rat Robert Pezza has a file on his website where you can get this engine, and Chunky's gonna resin print it. I've been whittling it down because this, when you use the SSD scale engine, it's a little shorter.
Yeah.
So with this one being just a tad bit longer, you got to trim up some of the front accessories to fit the cross mount. Now on the rat rod, this motor fits perfect because the rat rod is longer,
Okay.
but it's still like these are SCX 24 shocks on the front, but it looks appropriate for the car because that's the
Yeah.
tiny shocks they would run on those. But it's a Tamiya semi front axle. It's just the Amazon knockoff Yoda type axle, HD 44
Like
type.
a 9-inch Yoda thing looking.
Yeah. And then the leaf springs are just Amazon, and then he includes this interior pan in this hot rod kit. And then this is the RC 4-wheel drive R4. It's the 2-wheel drive scale transmission. And then the seats, these are Scale Metal Supply seats. They come flat and you just bend them at the little gussets he has cut in them.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, did you
Looks
print
pretty
them out
clean.
or not? Where is the servo gonna go on that, Josh?
It's already in there.
It's
It's
in the
right here.
bottom?
Right
Oh, okay,
underneath
it's on the
the
bottom.
engine, right under the motor.
Yeah, it's under that front cross brace.
Okay.
And then I
Is that-
printed a little radiator. You can kind of see the grill behind it. See it?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like,
That's not a regular size though, right, Josh? Is it a regular size?
No,
servo?
I took it's a micro servo.
24th?
It's a regular size
1/24th?
micro servo. Yeah. It's made for the Reefs 99, or you can get the Power Hobby knockoff, which is basically the same case and everything. It just doesn't have a Reefs board in it.
And you don't really need a big servo anyways. Turning
No,
those
not for
wheels.
this. It is Tamiya wheels. They're Tamiya semi or Fat Fox fronts.
Fat box. Wow. That sounds good.
I like the back
What,
though.
it's the
back
same
wheels
ones
are
on that,
nice.
what, the TTO1 Fat Fox, isn't that what it's called?
Mm.
The one
TO1.
Kurt built?
The truck, yeah, it's a Fat Fox.
The semi?
I don't know.
I don't know where
And
where's
then-
Kurt. I don't even see Kurt.
Yeah, that's what it is. Cause I got the couch pin.
You got the body, yeah.
Yeah,
And there's some kind of Tamiya rear wheel with a Proline Road Rage on them.
Hmm.
So that makes it really wide in the back.
yeah, I like them wheels, man. I need some of them for the Toxic Turtle.
Then I
Is that
painted them.
body? Is that a Ford body? You think?
Yeah, it's a 32.5 window.
Okay.
I painted the wheels chrome and then hit them with flat clear like I did the body to kind of doll up that chrome spray paint look.
Mhm.
so they look more aluminum
It
than
looks
chrome.
chopped. Looks like it's chopped out.
It is
Yeah,
chopped.
it's chopped.
They have the other ones have a big roof.
How hard it would be to make like what are them rumble seats in the back,
You'd have to cut it out and then
and then
fit
just
it. You'd
make
have,
it, right?
yeah.
I wonder what it's like sitting in one of those. Must be weird.
Have you seen the inside of one from
There he is.
like
A
First
one to
back.
one,
so? Yeah.
probably crazy loud.
So here, I went to a car show full of Dennis's the other day because it looked like all of Dennis's family. But that is a 32.5 window.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's
I was
a nice
gonna-
traction bar
Are you gonna
setup.
put like pipes like that? I was gonna ask you to put side
Side
pipes on it.
pipes.
Mine are gonna go straight out the side, not drop.
Look how low those are, though.
Yeah,
They're
they're
really
low.
down there.
That's American graffiti. Wrote
That's
all
what I was
over
gonna
it.
say. It's American graffiti.
Yeah.
He told everybody there it is not the Milner car.
Yeah.
No, but
He says it's the color, but it's not the. Oh, Tank raised his hand.
Tank raises.
I want to ask a question. That's why.
What's up, brother?
Duckman, can you ask Keith when he's going to do his run with his deadbolt?
Maybe this weekend.
Okay. I want to know how much time I got to get ready to beat you
Beat
if
him again.
ever. Yeah, so I can beat him again.
What is he running for a motor in the deadbolt?
It's the stock one.
Stock
So you're
motor,
gonna
but
go
he
like
changed
10?
opinion.
Yeah,
Oh,
changed
opinion?
opinion.
Okay,
I
so it's
changed
like
the-
all torque.
He changed the spur too. Changed them both the other day.
But Nate, here's the interior picture of that car. That's
Yeah.
me standing next to it, taking a picture, like bent down, looking in. The seats
Yeah.
are that far off the
Nothing in
floor.
there.
Look how flat the steering wheel is. Huh?
Yeah,
That's like a
Shaking Keith
bus.
loose.
yeah. There's no.
It's a lot of time and money in putting in those things.
the amount of my
What is
TT
that?
was saying,
What is that?
Sean's
Someone
TT.
Oh,
yeah, they're absolutely psychos.
The DTO2
Yeah.
is same. Dirk. I know he's excited about that.
Tank's kind of happy over there, I think.
Yeah.
Tank, you're doing brush in the Poor Boys?
Yeah, brush. So I did this one, went 17 miles an hour, or whatever it was, or 13, can't remember. So sport tune, and then I'm going to try putting this one in, but that one I'll change ESC. I'm thinking to put a 1080 with this one instead of the
You'll be
Tamiya
fine
one.
with a 1080 on that.
Sport tune.
What's the
I-
turn
Right now,
on
I'm
the other
I'm
one,
running the
drag motor?
Tamiya BL02 with
Yeah.
this, but with this it's going to be more amperage, so I'll be a little bit faster if I go with the torque tune with the 1080. And then with this one, well, I'm going to go with a different ESC.
You're
You
using
said
that
that was
Castle,
like
aren't you?
six
Yeah,
and a half or
Castle.
something?
That's 5.5.
5.5, okay.
Don't tell anyone. Actually, it's written just 5, so this one might be just 5. There's a little tiny 5 there in the corner. Come on, focus.
What ESC you gonna run that on?
Castle
We see it down
Creation.
there, 5.
Okay.
I have no idea. I'm going to run it on 2S. It probably is going to do better if it was 3, but I want to stay in the brush 2S class. So
So Tank, we were.
Yes.
I was mistaken. I guess it's 3 points for us for you and KB to wear a dress.
Okay.
3x, but and 1 for me.
That was the initial talk. If Mitch
That was
said
the
it's 5
initial.
points, I don't, that was
I
him.
think we should up it up. I think we should up it to 5 for KB and
Of course you do think that.
No, I'll still wear it. It'll be 1 for me, but it'll be 5 for KB and 5 for Tank. Miles an hour.
What's the score in the overtime?
What's the score of the overtime?
Yeah.
Well, if it's overtime, that means they're still tied.
No, but that's, I mean, is it over yet, or is it any score?
It's
No.
4-4.
Yeah. But there's no, it's still playing. That's
Yes, because it's 4-4. They're still playing.
No, I know they're in double overtime. I wasn't sure they were still playing, or did anybody win yet?
No, not yet. Still playing. 6 minutes
No.
left in the first overtime period.
That means whoever scores wins.
Correct.
Yes, you're right.
Sudden death. Dwayne, what printer would you recommend right now
Bamboo.
to upgrade to?
Bamboo.
You would. Yeah, I know
Yep.
you're a bamboo head, but
Well,
Yeah.
there's the equivalent now of the bamboo that's supposed to be cheaper. Some guys like it, but I can't recommend it because I never tried it.
Yeah, that's
What
the
is it?
Elegoo carbon.
Elegoo, yeah. It's like
Elegoo.
half the price, right?
It is
Yeah.
like $2.99 in the US. I think they're selling
That's
for.
ridiculously cheap.
I hear it's good.
When is it coming out? Like this month or next month?
I don't know. I don't follow it.
I think it's pretty soon, but I've been hearing about it for like 3 months. So
I know all the pre guys, the reviewers have it, so it's got to be coming soon.
yeah,
Elegoo.
I don't have shape forming, or is that what it's called? Shape forming?
Yeah.
Or I don't have that on my printer.
Eleanor says you've got good shape for me.
Yeah, it's not that I'm a bamboo dude. I bought bamboo to replace Creality, and now I'm
Yep.
just bamboo, right? I don't need to replace these.
Yeah.
Probably the slicer is really user friendly, right?
Yeah, it is. You can use Orca Slicer with any, which is almost exactly the same thing. Some of the things in Orca Slicer is even more powerful than Bamboo Studio. But Bamboo Studio is very user friendly.
Yeah.
Anything? Eleanor said your shape is very forming. She's whispering stuff in my ear right now about you.
Oh boy.
We're ready to roll, boys.
Is she going mudding with you?
No, she don't go mudding.
No?
She's a lady.
So? Yeah, I get it.
There's some ladies that like playing in the mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, not mine.
Yeah,
Not
my
mine.
sister. My sister don't like it. She likes to lift weights though.
I brought my wife off roading a couple times. That's
One
about
to
it.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah. KB used to pick up Tracy in the dune buggy a bunch, but she didn't
That
like
must have
that
been
either.
fun. I bet that was a good time.
She didn't like it. She didn't like riding in the dune buggy too much.
Too bouncy?
Yeah, too windy.
Windy, yeah. Yeah, it's either bouncy or windy, right?
Yeah.
I want a dune.
It was street legal down there and back in the day in Texas. I drove it all
I
over
think-
the place.
I
KB
think-
drove it all over the place.
I think you can drive them around here, the SUTs on the road.
Yeah. And they're illegal now in Texas.
Wow. Something's illegal in Texas?
Yeah.
The amount of shit that's illegal in Texas, I was actually shocked. I mean, it was. I thought Texas is fucking like land of the free, home of the brave. Like, you know.
It's like Texas or Maine has one of those places has the most freedoms. Or New Hampshire.
Florida is pretty crazy.
That's true. Yep, Florida's amongst them. Yep.
All you have to do is type in Florida, man.
Uh-oh.
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 Oh, you're in trouble
You
now.
said his name 3 times.
You
You're in
all had to
trouble,
say that. You had to
Nathan.
keep saying the T word. Goodness. Just had to keep saying it.
Nathan's in trouble.
BK.
Hey,
Brad.
Did
Maybe
you
turn the
play Uber
generator
again
off.
tonight?
Oh,
what?
You play taxi tonight? Tank asked.
No,
oh. He's got to
but
build up
I
his,
do, I will have over $100.
Awesome.
Brad's making bank.
Cool.
He's paid me $60 this whole week already to drive him back and forth to do what he needs to do with that particular address all the time.
You know he's actually
It's his sister's place.
that's what he's telling you. It's actually where he's picking up all the cocaine and transporting it in your car.
Drug dealer.
Brad, the drug mule. Yeah.
The driver.
I'm not a drug dealer.
Yeah, you're the driver.
Yeah.
But he's not dealing in drugs.
How do you know that?
Well, that's good.
Because I don't have
considering
lots
we're
of
online.
people coming to my address all the time trying to buy from him.
Oh.
You have people coming to your address all the time trying to buy from you?
No,
May-
I don't. He doesn't have a lot of people that come to see him.
Maybe
Yeah,
he's
then you're
picking it up.
Yeah, maybe he's picking it up for somebody.
For himself. Yeah.
He doesn't have a car, so that'd be kind of hard to be a drug dealer.
No, it wouldn't.
He's got you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drug dealers with no cars. That's kind of how it starts out, I think.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
You're getting all the money to pay you for taxiing him around.
They'd be paying me more if I was a drug mule.
Just don't
Next
lick
day,
the
I
money,
can go to the
Brad.
post office
You'll be
to
all
pick up
set.
some packages.
Just don't lick the money. You'll be all set, Brad.
And
You're
I
in,
was
Ohio,
sure.
you're in Ohio and it's full of all that hillbilly heroin. I guess they all
Hillbilly,
have
with meth,
Hillbilly heroin.
meth, or yeah,
No, there's the opioids, hillbilly
Yeah.
heroin.
fentanyl.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bad news.
I heard fentanyl's real bad in New Hampshire.
It's bad everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's bad everywhere.
That shit'll kill you quick.
But they have that new shit now. It's like twice as powerful as fentanyl. Some shit.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my!
nuts.
Never even heard of it.
It's like a
Yeah,
little
Brad, have
drop
you not
will
seen the
kill you.
movie The Mule with Clint Eastwood?
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood?
Yeah, the mule. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good one. You haven't seen that one, Nate? That's a good movie.
Which one?
The Mule.
The Mule. Clint Eastwood.
Oh, that's a newer one, right? That's like his latest one.
Kind of new. Yeah.
He hasn't done one after that, right?
I don't think so.
Was it
No,
before?
I have not.
Was it
Last time I saw, what's the other one? El Camino?
Ralph.
Gran Torino?
Gran
Torino.
Torino.
Yeah, that's it. El Camino's
Gran
the other
Torino.
Breaking Bad. Yeah, Gran Torino. Yeah, I did see that, but I haven't seen his latest. I should watch it.
Gran Torino was a good movie too.
Yeah, that one was good too.
Hey, 550-21 turn should be faster than a sport tune.
Probably. I don't know about the Traxxas ESC though. I haven't used it. What is that, a 5? Or what do they call those?
Yeah, XL5.
XL5.
Yeah.
All mine suck. I get like 2 feet, then they cut out.
Well, it has nothing to do with the ESC. That's your receiver.
Yeah. Yeah. Keith.
Keith's gone. He's on vacation.
Keith is gone, all right.
He is gone, all right. Gone in
He's
the
gone.
freaking head.
He's gone.
He's
Gone
solid
in the
gone.
head.
But this
Well,
is like a
Kurt,
new
that's the
view.
first
This is
thing
a
you
new
said
angle.
tonight.
What?
That's the first damn thing Kurt said tonight. That KB
Yeah,
was gone.
Kurt's in another. He's thinking an alternate dimension with that new angle. the new-
I know. Look at it. It's like he's got a big tube right in front of his mouth.
Yeah, I don't recognize it, the view or the person in the
Yeah.
beard.
Did he shave or something?
Yeah,
No, he
right.
got a nice bright trimmed haircut.
That's the
Yeah.
ZZ Top. He's going ZZ Top. It's awesome.
He got a flat top going there tonight, you know?
Fuck with this guy.
That's one thing I can't wait for next weekend to go home and get my own fucking haircut too.
Tank Chucky says the 550 motor is a 5-slot, so it'll have lower RPMs.
Okay.
It is. It's a crawler.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The 21 is the stock motor in the PRX4s and stuff.
Yeah, that's not going to do much. It's going to go real
Yeah.
slow. Right?
He says the 12 turn is about the same spin as the torque tune.
Okay.
Torque tune only does over 16,000 RPM.
The torque tune is pretty good. Over, have one running in a buggy. It's not bad. It's not like fast, but it's decent.
Yeah. My cat KB's cat just found out fire wasn't no good.
There, I got a 3-slot read-on 17 turn
There you go.
Yeah.
That should be pretty quick.
with this ESC.
That's the
Is that the 90
ISDT
or
70 or 90.
yeah,
That's the 90.
yeah. I got one of those too.
I have a
cooked
15
the
turn
70.
radon, and you can change the timing on it too, Frank.
Isn't it
Yep.
Radeon?
No,
I think it says
Radon.
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 You
Are
can
There's
they-
no
change the
I.
timing
You're right,
on
it
that,
is
Frank. You
right
can
on,
make
yep.
it faster
I
just
got a
by
sticker
itself.
right here.
It's right on.
Radon. bro.
Radon. Yeah, this is the ESC 90.
Great.
Just don't hook the Amazon 8 turn to that 90. It doesn't last long.
Let it cook, the ESC will cook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Misty sent her bug out into a field. It just pinned wide
Okay.
open and out in the field it went.
Ah,
So I did this one. We'll do the sport tune, then I'll do the radon, and then I'll do the top fuel.
I can't wait to see the top fuel.
Me neither.
Suspense.
It's going to be scary.
I know Dennis is super excited.
Dennis is gonna run his duck.
Jeez.
Is what?
His duck.
Duck.
duck. Yeah.
He's got a Tamaya duck.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Redneck sent them.
This
We're
is
gonna
what's
put
going to
3S in it.
confuse people. I'm going to use a brushless Mamba Max Pro to run a brushed motor. So people are going to say, "Oh, that's not fair." Well, it's a brushed motor.
What's that's got a good amount of amps, right?
As long as you're not doing it.
Yeah, that's the only ESC I got that could take a 5-turn motor.
Yeah. Because the Sidewinder wouldn't handle that. The Sidewinder 4, 3.
Not sure.
I don't. It can only go 15, I think, on 2S.
Oh no! I thought Florida scored.
Nope. Ended the first overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going longer than game one.
Yeah, they tied just at the last second. That was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. 13 seconds.
Well, Brad, I hope I don't break your little grasshopper.
Brad's waiting for the Grasshopper Black Edition. With
Oh, he's
neon
got to work
sticker.
for it. He's got to do more taxiing.
How much
Well,
is
he's almost
it?
at 100. The
Is it
black
like
edition is
100?
going to be what?
I'm at 100.
150, 160?
You think so? Because I think the regular is like 120 something. I know Dennis is super interested.
Yes, definitely.
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
You're very interested into the Grasshopper Black Edition,
What's that?
the Tamiya.
Brad was very into it the other night.
Just like this, but in black.
And yellow rims.
There's
Different-
there's
different
something
livery.
about that.
Isn't that called a
Maybe it
Hornet?
might be a little longer.
The standard Grasshopper, the look of it is
It's
cool.
the grasshopper body in black.
There's something about it that's just
That's a Hornet.
very cool. Brad, what's going on with your camera? You afraid of us?
You ain't got no shirt on.
He doesn't want to see. He doesn't want to see all them. You get women back there cutting coke.
You got a bunch of people over there, Brad?
Topless women.
Yeah, they're all in there cutting the coke.
Yeah. Just
Let's
got a
go
mask
offline,
on.
then. Brad, are you there?
He's eating.
You
He's
must
eating.
be
water.
Yeah.
He's-
Sean,
So-
how many nights you in that hotel room there?
Who?
You.
I'll be
Long
here.
time.
I'll be here till probably start of November.
Start of November.
Yeah.
Phew.
And then I'll go home for, and then I'll go home for like 2 weeks, and then I gotta be in Indianapolis.
So when you're home, what are you doing? Are you still working remotely, or
No, when I'm home, I'm home.
you're just done? You're just off.
Yeah.
That's good.
Where's after Texas?
Indianapolis.
Okay. You gonna go to the Speedway? It'll be closed.
Yeah. We're closed for the winter.
You know,
You're gonna bulldoze some dirt,
Yeah.
make some big piles of dirt.
That's it. This hotel.
Dirt to
This hotel sucks in Texas. They don't have all the
good
mulch.
dirt, right?
No mulch.
Yeah, most of all the hotels have mulch. Or else you just fucking go in and plant the mulch.
And you go out in the mulch?
Yeah, to push all their mulch up into big piles and everything like that.
What do they say about that?
No, I remember when I first got the dump truck delivered to Chicago, and they were calling me all day. Hey, can you get this thing out of the lobby? Because it's in a big crate. They're like, we can't move it. So I get home and then I fucking unboxed it, I put it in the excavator on the luggage cart and came down through the lobby, and they seen the dump truck and they're like, oh, our mulch is going to get put back. Keeps the gardeners in work.
still haven't gotten that part today?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of. I'm kind of worried about it. I did go on A-Main and I put everything in my shopping cart as a backup plan.
Yeah, but I want to see it run.
I know. Me too. There's one track around here and it's not great, but
Better than nothing.
I gotta go drive around, find some places. I'll go over to Lincoln. We'll see what happens over there. Problem is
Sean, you see Dirk's question?
John, when you have RC construction vehicles on 124 scale, what would you buy?
I saw it raced in a.
And
I saw in Britain they were racing in a.
they
vintage-
started doing like 1/18 scale, and they've got like the 150th scale, construction stuff.
150th?
Yeah, it's fucking small. You can hold the excavator in your hand, like crazy.
What, you're gonna go to the micros?
No.
Well, guys, it's midnight. I'm gonna stop the live. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Chucky, Dirk, Kagan,
Yeah.
Raymond, who's gone, Jeremy T, Squirrel, Jeremy Burris, Darren. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. And tomorrow night, Duckman will be live on KBRC 13's channel.
Yep.
So thanks everyone. Thanks everyone in the panel for hanging out. And probably see you tomorrow night.
Peace out.
See ya.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Thanks, Josh.
See you, Jeremy.